People ask me all the time, do you need a bankruptcy lawyer to file bankruptcy? And the answer to that, the simple answer to that is no, you don't need a bankruptcy lawyer to file bankruptcy. When someone asks me this question, I follow it up with a question. How important is your home to you? How important is your car to you? How important are your assets to you? And most of the time, people answer back, they're very important to me. My house is very important to me. I need my car and I want to keep my stuff. So then I say, don't you want to do everything possible to make sure that your house is protected and that your car is protected and that all of your stuff is protected? And generally people kind of reset their thinking when I ask them that. Now, sometimes people answer back to me, well, I don't have anything. And then I ask them this question, if that's the case, do you want this process to go smoothly? Do you want to spend more time worrying about this? How stressful is everything now? Do you want to add to that stress by making the bankruptcy process more stressful? Because the bankruptcy process is stressful. It's a lot of paperwork. It's hard for even lawyers who've been doing it for years. You file a case, and let's say you file a Chapter 7 case. You have a Chapter 7 trustee, and you have the U.S. trustee who are directly opposed to you and making sure that there's not anything in the world that they can liquidate and give the creditors. Say you're filing a Chapter 13 case. You're going to have to go back and forth with a Chapter 13 trustee and make sure that your plan can be confirmed. If your Chapter 13 gets dismissed, you're now vulnerable to creditors and they can garnish you. They can repossess your vehicle. They can continue foreclosure action on your home. The bankruptcy process is very nuanced. It's very specific. For example, some states use federal bankruptcy exemptions. Some states have their own exemptions. Some states let you use federal bankruptcy exemptions and state exemptions. In some states, their state exemptions aren't really what they appear to be on the statute because there's case law that's determined that that particular exemption should be interpreted differently. It's complicated. So having said that, and for multiple other reasons I haven't discussed here, getting a bankruptcy lawyer who's experienced, who's spent years practicing bankruptcy law is probably the best thing you can do if you're planning on filing bankruptcy. A bankruptcy attorney is going to look at your situation and tell you what they think, whether or not there's something wrong, whether or not you can do this. A bankruptcy lawyer has liability insurance. So if they do screw up, you can file a claim. Lawyers are held by strict ethical standards. We have to call you back within 24 hours. At least we do in Arizona. We have to diligently represent you. We have to continue to move your case forward. Your best interest literally becomes our best interest when we represent you. We spend a lot of time and energy and stress making sure that you're adequately represented. So if you can hire a bankruptcy lawyer, do so. Now, I get that sometimes it's not possible, that you're not going to be able to hire a bankruptcy lawyer. If you're in that situation, you can go to the self-help center at your local bankruptcy court in your state. I'm pretty sure that almost every bankruptcy court has a self-help center. And if there's not a self-help center, then you could probably find one in your state close by. So if you can, hire the bankruptcy lawyer. If not, self-help center. Thanks so much for stopping by. Please like and subscribe to our page. And please go to usbankruptcyhelp.com and browse. We have lots of content. We plan on creating so much content. If you're going through this process or if you're researching the bankruptcy process, please stop by usbankruptcyhelp.com. Thanks.